Hey guys, so today I'm doing my top 15 books of 2015. Sorry if the quality is a little bit off. I just filmed part of this video and my camera stopped working, so I'm filming on my phone. I literally have it taped up onto my tripod. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Coming in at number 15 is The Duff by Cody Keplinger. And this book is a contemporary. It's not the contemporary I usually read. It's not fluffy and really cute. This has a movie adaptation and the movie is completely different than the book. I actually really like both of them. I thought the movie was super funny and I really liked it, but I have to view it as something completely different than this book because the storylines are like nowhere near the same. I can't really remember it that well, but it's about a girl named Bianca. She ends up like making out with this guy that she hates named Wes, I think, and then they kind of like form a friends with benefits kind of relationship, but she still hates him, and yeah, it just kind of goes on from there, and it's actually kind of sad, but it's still funny and has some cute moments too. And then coming in at number 14 is Love, Rosie by Cecilia Ahern. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I gave The Duff a 4 out of 5 stars as well, I forgot to mention that. This was made into a movie, as you can see, this is the movie cover, and I really liked the movie as well. It has two of my favorite actors in it, Sam Claflin and Lily Collins, and this is in letter format, so even though it's kind of a big book, it's really easy to read and you can fly through it because it's just all letters back and forth from them, and kind of like she would write her family and things like that, so you never like actually see what's going on, but you hear about it through the letters. It kind of starts off when they're in high school. They've been best friends forever, and then life kind of happens and tears them apart, but they're always still best friends, and it's like kind of like one of them will realize they want to be with one another, and they keep getting like ripped apart. Coming in at number 13 is On the Fence by Cassie West. This is just another really cute contemporary. Doesn't have much to it. It's super short, but it was really fun. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. It's about this girl, she's kind of a tomboy, which is funny because on the cover she's wearing like a dress, and she has a neighbor that's a boy, and they would sit on the fence on either sides of the fence and like talk to each other, and they kind of fall in love that way. And this one's really fun and it actually has some sad moments, and if you're looking for a contemporary, then this is a good one. Coming in at number 12 is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, and I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't love like the first 100 pages or so. I was like really bored and could not get through it. Might have been in sort of a reading slump then, so maybe I just didn't read it at the right time, but once it started going, I really liked it. But this is about aliens, and like there's no one around, but then she finds some peeps, and yeah, it's really good if you're looking for like an action-y type book, but it still has a little bit of romance in it. And there are like 2 guys in this book, and I don't even know who like the big one that people ship her with is. I really want to know. I actually like both of them, but I think that I prefer Evan. Coming in at number 11 is Girl Online on Tour by Zoe Sugg. This is the second book by Zoe. The first one was Girl Online. I actually preferred Girl Online to this one, but I still really liked this one. These are just super fluffy, cute contemporaries that don't have much to them, but they're just super fun and entertaining. One of the things I really do like about these books is that it deals with anxiety, and Penny suffers with panic attacks, and I just think that's really cool because I don't see that in books a lot, so that is something that gives it a little bit of depth. I don't really want to say what this one's about because I will spoil the first one, although you can probably tell what it's about from the title. In the first one, Penny meets a boy in New York and they fall in love, and he has a big secret, and you can kind of tell what the secret is by this title, but it's really cute, and this one is set in a bunch of different European cities, and yeah, it's really fun. If you're looking for a fluffy contemporary, then I would highly suggest this one. Coming in at number 10 is Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. This is Twilight reimagined, and it's pretty much just gender swapped Twilight. So Bella is a boy named Beau and Edward is a girl named Edith, and it's the same story with a few little things put in that are different. If you like Twilight, then I definitely suggest that you read this. It's really fun. I do prefer Twilight to this one, but I still really liked it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Coming in at number 9 is This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith, another contemporary. As you can tell, I really like contemporary. This one is really cute, and I think I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. And it's about this girl and boy that accidentally start emailing each other. I can't remember who sends the email first, but they accidentally start emailing each other and then just kind of continue the conversation, and they sort of fall in love through their emails, but they've never seen one another. And little does she know that he is a big movie star, and then he comes to her town to film a movie, and they get to meet in person, and yeah, it's really adorable. So I would suggest it if you like really cute, fluffy contemporary. Coming in at number 8 is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, another contemporary. This is the second book to All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I won't tell you what this one is about, but To All the Boys I've Loved Before is about a girl that writes letters to all of the boys that she loves, but she never sends them out, she just puts them in a box, and then one day they all get sent out and she has to deal with like the repercussions from that. And I believe that I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I really like the sisterly relationships in these books, and it's also set near me, so that's pretty cool. And then coming in at number 7 is the Legend trilogy. I don't have Legend with me, and I know this was 3 books, but if I had to choose one, I think Legend would be the one that I liked most. And I think that I gave Legend 5 out of 5 stars, 4 out of 5 stars, 5 out of 5 stars, I think. I'm not really sure. And this is a dystopian trilogy, and I really liked it. It's not my favorite dystopian that I've read, but it still is really entertaining. And it's about a girl named June and a guy named Day. And June is like the smartest person in this country, I think, and then Day is like the most wanted criminal, and they cross paths. And yeah, if you like dystopian, then you'll probably really like this. Coming in at number 6 is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, and this is a new adult novel, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, I think. And I discovered Colleen Hoover this year, and I really love her, and I can't wait to read more of her books in 2016. This one is about a girl named Sydney. She finds out her boyfriend is cheating on her, then they break up, and she moves in with a neighbor, and his name is Ridge, and he is deaf, and they both kind of bond through music. Coming in at number 5 is The Selection by Kiara Cass. I literally finished it this morning, and I can't believe it came in at number 5. But yeah, I really liked it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's literally like The Bachelor in a dystopian society. A king and queen that rule America now, but it's not called America anymore. And the prince, when he needs to find a wife, they do the selection where they get 35 girls from all the different sectors to come, and you know, he gets to pick a wife. So it's literally like The Bachelor, but it's really cute and fun and just kind of really quick to read and entertaining, pretty much. Coming in at number 4 is Stolen by Lucy Christopher. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I loved this book so much. This is a book that is written in letter form, and it is letters to her captor. She is kidnapped at an airport and forced to live with this man that has kidnapped her, and at first, you know, she hates him and she wants to get away, but then they kind of bond, and he tells her why he's doing these things, and she learns more about his past and starts to develop feelings for him. And it's so interesting just to see why she starts to develop feelings for him and to see how you feel about it, because when I was reading this at first I was like, he's disgusting, like, ugh, I hate him. But then once she started feelings for him, I was like, maybe he's not that bad. And then I would think like, yes, he is, he kidnapped her, why am I thinking that? But I would start to feel the way that she was feeling. I would definitely highly suggest that you read this. It's so good. Coming in at number 3 is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, and this is becoming a movie with my baby Sam Claflin in it, and I'm so excited for that. This book is so good. It's about a man named Will, and he lives like a really extraordinary life. He has a lot of money, and he has the girl, and he does like all these really cool things, and then one day he gets hit by a motorcycle and he is now a quadriplegic. He starts to really hate his life. He was doing all of these things beforehand, and he had all these things that he loved, and all of a sudden he's not able to do the things that he loves to do and have the life that he wants to have. And so then his parents hire a girl named Louisa to come in and be his caretaker, but really she's there to sort of make him happier. This book is so beautiful and so heartbreaking, and oh my god, it'll make you swoon, it'll make you cry. It's just such a good story, and I really highly recommend it. It was hard to pick which one came at number 1 and which one came at number 2, but I'm just gonna go with what I have written down. So coming in at number 2 is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. This could easily be number 1. So I absolutely love this book, and now I'm thinking I should put it as number 1. I don't know. But this book is so good. I love Rainbow Rowell. She's my fave. And if you've read Fangirl, then you know that Kath rates fan fiction from a book series about Simon Snow, and you get little snippets of her fan fiction in Fangirl. And then this is about Simon Snow, but it's not based off of her fanfiction, and it's not the original story that she's writing fanfiction of. It's just the character of Simon Snow and the character of Baz and their story. It's set in like a magical school. Baz is kind of the baddie. Simon is like the greatest wizard or magician or whatever they are in this, and they're roommates, and they hate each other, but then you find out one of them has feelings for the other one, And yeah, it's so cute and so fun, and I love it. And then coming in at number 1 is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I actually don't have it with me right now, but that book, I love it. It was so good. It's the first Colleen Hoover book I read, and I'm really glad that it was the first one I read because I just fell in love with it. It's about a guy named Miles, and I think the girl's name is Tate, and they start up a sort of friends with benefits kind of relationship, and she kind of wants more, but he can't give her more, and you start to figure out more about his past as to why he feels like he can't give her more, and it's just really cute but also heartbreaking. I definitely recommend it, but if you are younger or are uncomfortable with sex scenes, you might not like it because it does have quite a few sex scenes and some of them are quite intense. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what your top books were for 2015. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!